All right, guys, I'm recording this video, or this two-part video, all the way backwards. I think it's gonna be two-part because what you're fixing to see is me put these shots together and put them on the old control arms, but everything else came in like a day later. My control arms came in, my brake kit came in like two to 3 days later after I put this stuff on the old stuff. So now UMI, I mean, they told me that they were like 5 to 6 weeks out, and they told me they would do their best, and they actually did it. Like I said, it was like a week and they were already here. And Wilwood was the same way. I ordered it and within the week it was here. So now what you're going to see is me take all the stuff apart and put it right back together. But I got the control arms from UMI because they are a factory ride height control arm. They're not a drop control arm. And I got Wilwood because, I mean, Wilwood makes a brake kit for everything. And I picked up these Hoosiers. If you were at the last Digger Die in Rockingham from Turbo John, he cut me a deal on me, had him out there. So shout out to him. He was a good, really good guy. Matter of fact, he won a couple of rounds too, so he did good. But now I got all this stuff here and everything kind of put together. And by the end of these videos, I'll show you what it looks like. So you can tell. It's in there. I ain't gonna show you all of it, but we'll get it together. Alright, in the shop weighing this stuff. I was going to show you guys what the Spindle weighed before and after the brake kit.
Hey, move that tire right there, Nathan.
And the best I could tell, what is that, about 30, 34, about 35 pounds with everything stock rotor and all. I mean, that's without the caliper, so I imagine the caliper would be pretty close. Here's the old control arm. Like that. Right under, what is that, right under 10 pounds? Is it about 9 pounds? Then you got this new one. That 2, 4, 6, right under, what is that, right under 8 pounds, maybe 7 pounds. So there's a couple pounds difference in the front, I mean the uppers. This here ought to be the one that weighs the heaviest right here though. Let's see this in here. Alright. What did I say? 10, 12, 14, maybe 15 pounds. And then the new one. Let's check out the new one. That's about 12 pounds. So a couple pound difference within all of it, which, you know, some is better than none. So we'll take that That may be like, by the time we get all done, said and done, maybe 10, 15 pounds off each side. So that'll work. That'll work. Man, cutting away, man. But my brother lost his whistle. He lost his whistle. Oh, news though. We got the spindle, got all this junk off the spindle. Everything looks good, ain't nothing bashed up. Now you got to come in here and cut somewhere around here. Somewhere around there and somewhere around here to get that bracket. Where's that bracket at? Let me find it. Where the bracket at, man? We lost it? No. It's got to be in here. It's got to be in here. Come on, man. No, there it is. There's the bracket. And you got to set that mug in there like that right there. And that's what holds you. That's what holds your caliper. You got to drill these out. Drill them out, tap them out. This one and that one. And you're gonna be good to go.
Before you do it though, you need to make sure your caliper, before you put everything together.
Yeah.
Dry fit the caliper because ours hit and we had to go back in there. And
It sure did, yeah. It was aggravating, yeah, because we made the cut here, and everything was fine. And it looked good, and we kind of bolted it up, and it didn't quite fit right. We had to go in here and actually Dremel and shave down a little bit further. So just, you know, just
caliper would fit.
Yeah. So just test fit it, you know, before you start putting red Loctite on things, and cause you don't want to go back and redo that. But it ain't bad. I'll throw a time lapse on. I'll show you what you need to do. Show you what you got to do. So rolling on. Let's do that. Turn around. Yeah. Got that one edge off. I tell you, the more you do it, the better you get, huh? Shooting from the hip and everything. Still got it going on. Oh yeah. Put the man hands on. That's it right there. That's good. That's all right there. We can work with that. Yeah. There you go. Unplug that one. We don't need that. If everybody can't tell, we're taking this bracket and just using it as a guide to center everything up. What's my young brother do? Sweeping water. Nice. I like it. You're not leaning toward that red truck. Alright. Here's the one, ain't it? Yeah, this is as far as we're going.
What's the one?
Lean toward that red truck. A little bit more. That's good. And lean towards the front of this building. Towards the door. Oh. Alright. Center on. Take that. Thing I can clean up. 12 will go. See in there. That one. Oh, that's all bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's close. That's close enough. I'm saying, man, sometimes you just gotta shoot from the hip, man. That's how I could get confused too. That looks good. And that'll do right there, yeah. Center on. Oh, hey.
What's it say when it go inch?
Yeah. Go inch deep. Take it inch deep. My bad, stuff sticky, man. She's cutting. Yeah, 5, 6, that's it. Right on the mud.
What's it like?
Oh, take it that red truck. Alright, hold it right now. That'll work right now, I think.
Piece of tape.
Alright. Tape her up, tape her up. Take it that red truck. Then take it to you just a tad bit. Alright. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna clean that thing up. Get ready to tap it.
Don't do that. You still look straight, bro.
Now you're leaning. Yeah, it's got to lean back toward that white truck. Keep on leaning back toward that white truck. Oh, went a little bit too far.
Not like that.
Yeah, right there, work right there. Put your little bit in there. Alright, you lean it, you ain't about that white truck, yeah, right there.
Can't do that now. Get straight and tore the threads out of it.
There's some in there. Free it up in.
Okay.
Or hold spin.
Probably lean that out a little bit.
Yeah. I think it'd be alright though. I see the surface on it ain't flat, so it's kind of hard to tell what is true and what ain't.
Yeah, word about plants a little more. That's all you have.
Dude, what's wrong with you, man?
Oh
Tell him, say, "Man, I'm trying to be seen."
Are you doing, Daddy?
Not quite that.
When are you gonna get done?
Just a minute,
When we get done. When we get done. I got trash in the bottom down there.
You're just cutting them threads.
Isn't that good? Gosh. Huh. What are you gonna try to take it all the way to the bottom?
Yeah, then we'll spray it off.
Yeah.
It should go.
Yeah. Yeah, you coming at the bottom now. I think. No, that's trash. There you go. Now you're coming at the bottom. Yeah.
I'll spray it.
Spray me and spray it down.
Spray it. Keep from dragging them shavings back through there.
Alright guys, working on this spindle again. I was going to show you, after you make your cuts for this bracket to sit on here, test fit your caliper, just like so, and you'll see the bolt holes. Both of them lined up, and you still got plenty of space between the caliper and the spindle. Because the last time I cut it, right here, it was hitting top and bottom, which was a pain to deal with. But so just make sure, you know, whenever you make this cut, just test fit it, and if it clears, you'll be fine. And then throw your red Loctite on it, and it should be good to go. This bracket, of course, I don't put red Loctite on them bolts for this bracket, but yeah, for this spindle and this bracket here, we gonna put red on it. But we're chugging away. I've got that cut, tapped, and well, all that, and I've gotten the my frame painted. So things is coming together. I'm fit to start putting the all the rotors and stuff on it. So I thought I'd show you that, and we're gonna keep on working on it. Tell me what we got going on. So putting red Loctite on these bolts from the what are they calling this thing? The rotor adapter to the rotor. You put red Loctite on them. We're going 25 foot-pound and rounding a what kind of pattern do you say that? Like a one of these bent over here to here to here to there deal. You're doing that, and then we got to bolt the hub to the hub. I mean the rotor adapter. And what did it say it wanted? I'm not sure. What's it saying? 45 foot-pound from this hub to this to the rotor adapter. And we'll do that, and almost ready to go on the spindle, ain't it?
One of these. How much?
25, yeah, 25 on them. And after that, put it on the spindle, put it on the truck, I guess. wrapping up. We got the control arms in, got the spring in. Last thing is to throw the spindle on. But before I throw the spindle on, I was gonna wait for you guys because I was kind of curious myself of what it might would weigh. And let's see. Yeah, good as I can tell, it's about 22 pounds, 23 pounds. So it's about 7 to 8 pounds difference between the factory and this Wilwood kit that he's selling. So with that being said, I mean 7 to 8 pound off of this. And what was the upper, like 3 to 4 pound, and the lower was somewhere around 3 to 4 pounds. So close to being like 20 pound off each side. So I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's 40 pounds off the nose, so I'll take that. We do that, and if we can change the front rim tire out to a skinny, I mean, there's more there. So dropping weight little by little. I'm happy with it. Watch out, watch out.
We can fix anything. Follow me. We can fix anything. But we can fix anything.
Alright guys, got the truck back on the ground. We've got all of everything torqued and ready to go. Upper and lower control arms, the shock. I've got the rod height adjusted a little bit. They got the rotors and everything looks good. All thing I've got left to do is change the caliper. I got to get to break the old one off and get ready for all the new stuff to be put back on it. But that's probably all I've got this week for you. Hurricanes happen and I've got to do a little bit of cleaning up. But I really like all the stuff from Viking down to Wilwood to UMI. All of them fit really, really well. They're good companies to work with. But also, when you're adjusting the ride height on these shocks and whatnot, it's a little finicky because you've got the gas tank sitting on this side, and you know you've got the steering column, all the gas pedals, all the brakes, all the ABS, and so what I'm thinking about doing is taking the battery and putting it in the back. I didn't want to. I wanted the bed to be pretty clean, but there's a lot of weight that sits on the left hand side of this truck, so I've got to do something to counteract that and put it back over here because it does not. It was a little difficult to get the ride height right. I mean, I was as much as like a ½ inch off, and I played with it to where it's pretty much dead on the money now. But that's all I'm gonna have this week. We'll come back next week, try to get the truck put back together, put the calipers on it, bleed them, roll it out the door, make sure it's got brakes, and then, like I said, drive the truck a little bit because I miss it. I miss driving it. So that's all I've got this time. We'll check you out next week.